Countdown Challenge. We are on day 10. If you have missed any of the files along the way and you would like to get access to those, you can click the link below and grab just the Countdown packet or folder of files. Or you can purchase the Mega Halloween Bundle and get these 13 files as well as like 50 others that I've made for Halloween this fall, season. And there are home decor, cards, lollipop holders, treat boxes, scrapbook layouts, a little bit of everything, paper craft that you can create. With that said, today we're going to work on a star wreath. So it's going to be an overlay for a scrapbook page. And I'm going to go ahead and navigate to that to upload. So I'm going to click upload and browse for that. And it is here in my bundle under overlays. I have already taken the time to go through and create the stars for you to cut for the background of this wreath. So I'm going to upload those stars first. And then I'm going to go back to my folder. You want to select the SVG because that is the file that tells your machine how to cut. And then I'm going to select the wreath, and we're going to upload that. So now that we have the wreath and the stars, I'm going to add those to my canvas. And I don't need to do anything with the wreath other than decide what color I want to cut it out of. And I think in my instance, I'm going to cut it out of purple today. So I'm going to change that to purple and then just move it out of the way. And then I'm going to move these stars up here, and I'm going to just go down in threes, and I'm going to change their colors. And I'm going to cut these out of pattern paper, but I don't want to be messing with trying to rearrange my pattern paper on my mat or trying to remember what color pattern I've cut. So I'm going to just turn randomly 3 of these orange, and that'll be one pattern paper. And then I'm going to turn 3 of them yellow, and that'll be a second pattern paper. And then each time I load my mat for these stars, I will just remember that different color means different pattern paper. And I'll have those coordinating pattern papers already picked out by the time I'm ready to cut. So this is just so that I'm randomly choosing some patterns and saving myself some headache when I actually get over to my machine. There's going to be 2 stars that are a different color. You can either throw those into one of your other color patterns, or you can obviously go with however many colors it is we just chose. 5. Yeah, 5 of them. Okay, so now we are ready to make this. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my machine, get it cut out, and I will meet you back here to put it together. All right, now that you got all your pieces cut, we are ready to put this layout together. Should be, other than gluing the stars to the inside of each of those, should be relatively fast and easy. I decided on my photo mount sizes, whatever works best for you and your photos. For me, I'm going to do these at 2.5 for my base, which means my photo will be 2.25 square. So 2.5, 2.5. Photo will be 2.25, and then this is 2.75. And I did 3 of them like that. And I chose the yellow because with this darker gray background, it just seems like it kind of makes it glow and pop a little bit more. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue my photo mounts down while we're here. Quick and easy. And set those aside. I also dug through my scraps while I was looking for my pattern papers, and I had some old labels that were part of a sheet of paper. It was like an old Hero Arts or something pack, I think. And so I think the word costume contest, or the little phrase costume contest, would fit most layouts. So even if I don't have photos right now, in the future, I can always have photos that would fit this layout well. So it was kind of generic but cute at the same time. So there are my photo mounts, 3 of them. And I just roughly eyeball my edges. The one's going to go wonky, so it doesn't matter. These are rub-ons that I found. I'm hoping these still stick because I don't even know how old they are. We're going to give it a go. But while I'm at it, I cut the sentiment down to the size I wanted. And then I cut a matte out of green for it. And so that is ready to go. And now I just have to glue the stars to the back of this, and this layout will be done. It's going to be super quick and easy. Okay, so I'm going to flip this over, and then I'm just going to start picking. I'm going to kind of sprinkle my stars in the center, I think, so I can see sizes. And I'm just going to randomly place my colors all around in there. I kind of want some of the big ones. I'm going to start with those first. And I'm trying not to flip them over because the other sides are darker and those aren't the ones that I wanted. If it happens, that's fine. It just doesn't kind of fit my pattern scheme here. Okay, so then I'm just going to run my glue along the edges of each of these. And this is going to be kind of the same process all around. And then I'm going to turn it upside down to put it on there. Okay, and then, yep, just make sure they're lined up. Press them down. And then keep going. I'm going to try to do, like, all my big ones, the random patterns. I did the way that we chose our different colors, in Design Space is when it kind of helped randomize our patterns. I just want to make sure I'm not grabbing like all the same color and squishing it down in a corner. So like I know this one's already purple. I'm going to try to do one offset from it. And if they get close, like if you end up at the end and you've only got two of the same pattern left to put next to each other, it's not a big deal. I guess in a way that just randomized it too. Okay, I want purple facing forward. The back side of this one would have been cute too with all those little white monsters. Or the white background and then the little monster pieces, but maybe green. Okay, so I'm going to speed this process up. You can hit pause and then come back once you've got all of your stars glued. It's obviously going to take a few minutes. And I will meet you back here when all the stars are glued. Okay, once you have all of your stars glued down, you are ready to flip it over. I forgot to mention as we were going, and I'm sure you figured out, that if there were two stars overlapping, which only actually happened 3 times, up here, right here, and right there, you want to do the front star first and then your second star so that it doesn't look wonky on the front. And I also cheated just a little and flipped one of my patterns over backwards and used the other side because it got too close to, like these two were going to be identical. So I just flipped that over and used the pattern on the other side, which is completely legal. And depending on the patterns that you've got going on, will fit and look cute anyway. Like these pumpkins would have been cute flipped over too. And same with the candies, but I didn't. So when we're all done, this is what it looks like. Super cute. Super bright. Oh, see, I messed up right there. For all my paying attention, those two got stuck together too. Not a big deal though. I might add some glitter or something to that one. Or it might end up getting covered depending on how we put this on the paper with our photo mounts. Okay, so I've got my background cardstock. I'm going to put my wreath on it and just see where I want it to fit. I think I like it this way is the way I had it earlier. Those are pretty close together too. It's okay though because your eye looks for 3, so as long as you've got like a triangle between the 3 patterns, it should be good. And if anybody's going to be that nitpicky, you don't want them looking at your scrapbook layouts anyway. Okay, so I want to lay these. I'm just going to kind of feel out my photo mounts before I glue anything down because I want to leave the space if I'm going to actually tuck something underneath a star or have it go over a star. I need to know that before I start gluing my thing down. And I think I had it like that. So I know this star needs to not have glue on the back of it and that star. And I might actually, I don't want to glue anything in here because I want to be able to slip my photos in there too. So what I'm going to do is just not glue on this inside ring, these 2 inside stars. I'm going to glue the rest of the ring and then we can put our photos down. So then we're back to the glue and we're just going to run it along the edge of the ring and then the backs of some of the stars, outside edge of the ring, just to kind of make sure you've got enough coverage that it's going to hold it to your paper. Honestly, with even just your 4 corners and then maybe in between each of the corners tacked, it's going to hold it strong enough. And I just got it on my paper, which is why I try not to work on my main one. It's okay, I got rub-ons. Okay, not on the inside of that star, not on the inside of that star. I might need to wipe a little bit off this one. Okay. And then get a general lineup. Top, bottom, sides, angle, and let it lay. Press it down. And now I'm going to glue this one under this star. And I want to be able to put my photo underneath that star. And I'm going to tuck it kind of under this one too. There we go. So I can glue the corner of the star, but I'm going to leave the rest of it where it goes over my photo mat not glued so that I can still tuck a photo underneath there. See? Still usable later. And then this one I wanted tucked under this and right there. I think over that one is how I had it. Or over this one, behind that one. That's probably good. Let's see. And this one I wanted up a little bit with a little overlap too. Actually, if we overlap that one this way. Yeah. Okay. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to have this one come out over the wreath just a little. Even if it covers a star, it's okay. And then this one, I'm going to tuck and overlay at the same time. A little more straight. Okay, so there's my photo mounts, ready for photos. I'm going to put my costume contest right across like this, which works because I made a glue mess right there. And then if you've got any other embellishments, you know, obviously decorate it to your liking and your style. I've got some mini pearls I might throw on there. And then I don't know if I've got any other stickers I want to use. I do want to use these rub-ons though. So I'm going to put these on. I wanted to put the trick. I'm just going to kind of like, I know it's black on gray. I kind of want them to just be subtle and kind of just random on the paper. I don't know that those scissors are going to work to rub. I'm just going to use the back of this. Okay. So I can't even remember what pack this is from or how old these are, but these rub-ons still work, which is good to know. We got costume contest there. I think I'll tuck Happy Halloween just kind of right in here. You could kind of do it at an angle. Going now because I bumped it. Okay. Cute. And then I'm going to few of these pearls. These are just Doodlebug pearls from a long, long time ago. I kind of want these orange ones because I don't have, let's see. The green ones are really pretty too. I think I'll do green to offset or to accent my my title piece right there. And then I'll do probably the yellow to accent my photo mat somewhere else on the page. I like things in threes, and I like it when these are stacked and just kind of random. I think I want the little ones over here. I don't have enough mediums. I think I'm going to use all 4 of these. And I'm just accenting and mimicking the curve right there of the wreath. Okay, and then one more spot. Maybe these orange ones up here. Right here. So that I can accent the curve of this, or the curve of the wreath right here too. Whoa. Flying pearls. I have the little like picker-upper grabber tool thingy that I cannot get to work to save my life. So I'm just using my weeding tool. Works just as well. so there we have it. We are done with, I got an extra pearl. We are done with our star wreath and day 10. If you want to grab any of our previous files, they are linked down below. And we have 3 more files to go, so make sure you show up the next 3 days to grab those free files. And if you missed a day or you're not going to be able to make the next 3 days, you can grab the quick access pass with all of the free files that I'm giving away for this 13 days in that pass. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe, like the video, share with a friend, and I'll see you in the next one.